It's the grandson of Right Thought. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. My people, not a people, not some people, not that people, them people. My people, the Most High says, are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. So why y'all destroyed, Most High's people? Because y'all lack knowledge. Because y'all don't know nothing. You see? Now what happens when you don't know what stuff is? Then someone can tell you what it is and lie to you. To tell you lies. Oh, yeah, that's this. And you believe it. Remember, as a man thinketh, so is he. And if you think something, then you become it. So if somebody tells you what you are, say Negro, black, nigger, colored, what else words? African American, jigaboo, spook, whatever. Then you will become that if you think that's what you are. But once you have knowledge and know what things are, see, knowledge. Once you have knowledge and you know what things are, then no one can lie to you and tell you otherwise, and therefore you won't be destroyed anymore. Because if you got enemies, won't they tell you a bunch of lies about you that are negative? And won't they tell you a bunch of lies about themselves that are positive? If they're your enemy and you ain't got no knowledge, ain't they just gonna tell you what it is? Or as we say in this world, propaganda. You can put propaganda on it, people, and just tell them what shit is, since they ain't got no knowledge and don't know what it is. You see? My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. My people is. They destroyed for a lack of knowledge. They don't know nothing. They don't know what shit is. And when people have been telling them what it is, they've been telling them lies, deceptions. You see? So Right Thought, we come to reestablish the truth so that our people are no longer destroyed. So that our people will have knowledge. You see? Because like I told you, fear. You can put fear in somebody's life about something if they don't know what it is. You can make them believe it's something fearful or something not good for them, when it's the opposite. If they don't have knowledge. How many times as us as children, we've shown them something and we were like, it's not going to hurt you. It won't do you no harm. And they just as scared and timid as hell. They don't want to step toward the shit. They're like, no. It's a swimming pool. Like, I'm going to drown. You're standing right in the pool. Like, I'll catch you. I'm not going to let anything happen to you. Just jump in. No, I'll die. I'll drown. Pet the dog on the head. No, he's going to bite me. I won't let the dog bite you, but he's going to bite me. You see? Fears. That's like you, Israel. You've been walking around like the little child being led by an adoptive parent. Nigga that adopted you and told you what you was. You didn't want your Abba. You ran away from home. So he took your ass and made you his. Now you my bastard son. You're my bastard child. I'll tell you everything. I'll tell you what it is. Meanwhile, he's lying to you about everything. Therefore, you don't have knowledge. Therefore, you're destroyed. Now, I got a question for all of you. If you don't want to be destroyed, what do? Maybe you need to get some knowledge, huh? Then you won't be a destroyed people. You got to be destroyed to listen to your enemies and let your enemies tell you what things are. And like I said, the Most High said they're your enemies, not me. I didn't tell you that. The Most High told you. You just don't believe it because you ain't got no knowledge. You don't know nothing. No matter what's been shown to you. It's like me. I break in your house. Rape your woman. Kill your kids. Take that house and call it mine. And then now you wake up and realize, hey, hold on, wait a minute. Whose house is this? What I'm going to say, it's my house. I'm not going to say, oh, it's yours. I just stole it from you. No, I'm going to say, it's my shit. That's what your enemy will do. Well, who are you? You're mine. You belong to me. You're this. Your name isn't Greyjoy. Your name is Reek. Your name is not Kunta Kinte. It's Toby. You see? That strips you from knowledge, doesn't it? Your enemies stripped you of your knowledge, didn't they? And told you a lie instead. Told you his story instead. Correct? So it's not any debates about what your problem is or what you're lacking in the world. You're lacking knowledge. You don't know. Now, if you want to know, where do you think you got to go to get it? The source of all knowledge. That would be wise for you to do. It just go right to the source. Well, Abba, what do you say? Abba says they're your enemies. Have they treated you like enemies? Well, let's see. They've killed you. They've raped you. They've stolen your land. They've stolen your resources. They've stolen your wealth. They've stolen your name. They've stolen your heritage. They've stolen your tribes. They've stolen your name, called you by a new name, made you a slave. No, we're all friends. Well, that's not knowledge. That's not knowing what you're looking at. We're walking around in this earth naive, gullible as hell, being led by the hand by enemies. Elect, listen to me, Israel. You're living in a world completely blinded of what's around you. Destroyed. You have no knowledge of what you're looking at. You're in the midst of enemies. You're in the midst of wolves, and you don't even know you're a sheep in the midst of wolves. You think you're amongst friends. You think you're amongst loved ones. But then when you start reading and you find out what love is from the source, then you realize, hold on, wait, that's not love. I have knowledge now. That ain't even love. See, if you don't have knowledge, somebody can tell you what love is, can't they? They can come up with their own ideas of what it is. I just think this dumb shit Offset, Cardi B, supposed to be married. She wants to divorce this nigga, and then he buys her some $300,000 gift, and then she doesn't divorce the nigga. That's love. He loved me when he did that. Stop the bullshit. You're fucking kids, man. All of you. You're unruly ass children. You're just running around without knowledge, grasping at straws, listening to all your enemies who hate the fuck out your stupid ass. They hate you. They have not shown you that they love you. And how does someone show you that they love you, guys? By telling you the truth. You see? Y'all lived in a world where they said somebody who loved you lies to you. See, that's why I lie. To protect you. Nope. You tell the truth. That's how it shows you love somebody. You don't lie to them. If it was okay to lie, then why did Abba say not to do it, guys? So then his son said, I come to give you life and give you life more abundantly. Well, we weren't living then. Before we had the truth. We were in death, and that's where your ass was. Like I said, naive. Ignorant, which is death. Ignorance is death. You don't know nothing. You may as well be dead. You don't have no parts in it. The thing called living. That's what you were. That's what you slaves have been. Non-entities. Useless. Tools. A robot to be used on a program. But when knowledge came in and showed you what you were looking at, showed you what you were eating, showed you what you were drinking, told you the truth of what you were, told you the truth of what everyone else around you was, told you the truth of the land in which you lived, told you the truth of why your skin looked the way it looked, told you the truth of why your hair is the way that it is, instead of what these heathens have told you, that you're ugly, nappy, your hair is nappy. It's not, it's woolly. It's like the pure wool. Because that's the truth of what Abba told me it is. You see? You're black. No, I have bronze skin. Skin the color of burnished bronze. Not black. You see? Your lies don't work around here no more, nigga. Because we got knowledge now. We know. Pilate asked Yahushua a question. He said, what is truth? Now I'm going to ask you guys the same question. What is truth? Ask David. What is truth? What did David tell you it was? See, because if you don't know what truth is, then how are you going to locate it? It's just so simple, guys. You're going on a journey looking for some shit you don't even know what you're looking for. You just know the term. You just know what it's called. You don't actually know what it is. That's how stupid you guys are being. You're living on the earth looking for some shit. And you don't even know what it looks like. You just know what it's called. I'm looking for a treasure. Well, what's in that treasure? I don't know. It's just called treasure. I'm looking for a thing called treasure. Well, where do you keep a treasure? So maybe we can find it. I don't know. It's a thing called treasure. What does treasure look like? I don't know. It's just called treasure. That's what you guys are doing with love. That's exactly what you niggas is doing. I want love. I want love. I want love. Well, what is it? It's a feeling when you give up your last, when you're willing to do anything, when you're willing to give some part of the body to cut off your back. What is love? According to Abba Yah. According to his word, what is it? I don't want to read that and stick with that. I want to go with what I think it is. Okay, well, you keep leaning to your own understanding because we know what that does, don't we? Lean not into your own understanding. But y'all don't want to do that. You want to lean into your own. Okay, so then you be God. You tell us what love is. So love is feeling good. Being there until the end. Giving the last money you had to somebody. Giving the coat off your back. That's love. Well, love thinks no evil. What about that part? Do you think evil against the person you say you love? Because if you do, you're not loving them. You see how the truth cut through your ass like a fucking blade? You see that shit? You can't lie to a nigga living in truth. You can't tangle with him. You can't fuck with him. You can't try to do shit to him. Because he knows, he has knowledge. He knows what it is now. So he's not destroyed anymore. He's intact, nigga. Now try to bring that house down. Try. Blow, you little wolf. Blow as hard as you can, nigga. Blow until your lungs fucking burn. This house ain't coming down. Okay? That statue was brought down by a great stone. Wasn't it? That statue was brought down and a great mountain grew in its place. Now you try to tear that mountain down if you want to. Good luck, nigga. Y'all niggas are so stupid about this. You worldly motherfuckers. Y'all are the dumbest motherfuckers in the world. Because you get mad when you hear this truth. I don't believe that. You need to get wisdom. Niggas always trying to tell me what they think I need to do. You need to research bioorganisms and DNA and the genome. And this nigga gonna tell me on some comment section talking about the black woman is God. Because I said in my video, she ain't. This nigga talking about she is God. So your little stupid ass believes that the black woman created the man out of her and then caused the man to have to pregnate her for her to have children again. If she can birth on her own, why the fuck she make a man have to make her pregnant, nigga, you stupid fuck? That's easy to understand that. In order to have offspring, we need the man and the woman to come together as one. They can't be two and make a child. They have to be one and make a child, see? Don't you gotta, look, let's speak earthly terms. Don't you gotta take your dick, make it hard, stick it in a bitch pussy and then bust a nut in there? For her to have a child? Doesn't your seed have to go into her womb? Well, then you have to become one. Your DNA had to go in her body. Your spirit, your soul, all of that shit. You have to become one with her. So all of these niggas talking all of this shit think they know something. How stupid do you gotta be to fight this shit? To be trying to fight it? You can't fight it no damn way. You're just a bunch of fucking Bebe's kids. I've been saying it. And Bebe's kids don't know nothing but to throw shit. That's all they do. Yeah! Fuck you! You think you know something? That's your job. To be a pain in the ass. Because all you are. Because like I told you, all of you who want to come at me and talk about, Jesse, you're this and you're that and you're this and this and this and blah 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 blah, a bunch of bullshit. Okay? What about love, guys? What is it? What is love? And then when you say what it is, all you gotta do is look at yourself and say, have you been doing those things to people? Have you been kind? Have you been patient? Have you been long-suffering? Do you envy? Are you vaunteth up? Are you prideful? Do you seek your own? Do you hope all things? Do you believe all things? Do you conquer all things? Huh? Because if you ain't doing any of that, then you are indeed not loving. See? And you can't, and those things, if you are being in them, you can't say that they're not loving. So, dust my fucking shoes off and walk the fuck away from you fucking heathens. Because there ain't shit you can do with this. Except submit to it or reject it and be slayed, nigga. Simple as that. Now niggas want to be mad at everybody except where you need to be mad at, which is yo dumb ass. You're all running from the truth. You all think it's going to be God's going to condemn you. He going to judge you and condemn you for nothing. He just condemning for nothing. He bring his judgment on this earth for no reason, guys. But then when you look in your own heart, you see all the wickedness in there. So that's why his judgment coming, see? Because you won't let your hearts be cleansed and baptized and washed with the washing of the word, which is the truth. See? You're all running from it. Ah, that word has been tampered with. How come I'm never having to say that? Yet you're all confounded when you step up to the plate. I'm striking you niggas out every fucking time. But I have never once had to say, the Bible's been infiltrated, and this has been added, and that's been taken away, and this, I don't have to ever say that. Matter of fact, I don't ever say that. My daddy is all powerful, nigga. He's omnipresent. He's omnipotent. He's all knowing, all powerful. So do you think that he'd give me a word and then and give it to me to where I can't get it? I can't understand it? No, he only made it to where you niggas can't understand it. If y'all ain't reading the word, y'all don't know that though. This is war. Yahusha said, I don't even pray for them niggas. I pray for my own. I pray for those that you gave me, Abba Yah. That's it. I don't pray for the world. I didn't come to bring peace. I came to bring division. Y'all hearing this, man? Or what? My vesture dipped in blood. Looked like I've been walking in the wine press. Coming from Edom, Basra. Who is that? Why is that? Why is he talking like this? It is not fit to give the children's bread to the dogs. Yes, Lord, that's true. But even the dogs eat the crumbs. Damn, bitch. Yo, you even admitted you was. And admitted your ass don't deserve nothing but crumbs. He said, you right. Shit. There you go. Get your little crumbs then. That's what happened. And you guys are still confused. Y'all are still caught up in this illusion of Caesar Borgia. Yeah, right. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The Most High sent himself in the likeness of flesh. And y'all are talking about he would do that with his enemy. He's going to send him looking like his enemy, not his own. He's not going to send his son, his only begotten son, looking like him. Bronze skin and woolly hair. Read the Ancient of Days in Daniel and read what could his hair look like. It said he had hair like the pure wool. Guys, the Ancient of Days do. And then it said Yahusha got hair of white wool. So then he got hair like his daddy got. Now, what people on the earth got woolly hair? I know you fucking liars can't take that. You're going to find every way you can to get out of that shit and having to admit it. Everybody on the earth know who got an afro on their damn hair, who hair stick up like a sheep. Everybody know this shit, and if you leave it alone, it lock up like a sheep. Everybody know who got woolly hair on the earth. Everybody knows there's a particular people that have that kind of hair. Across the board. Not there's a few of them that have it. It's across the board. And y'all niggas want to sit here and act like, bronze hair, bronze skin, woolly hair. Yeah, right. That can't be them. That has to be white people. Oh my God. Talk about lacking knowledge. You fuckers are lacking knowledge with your lies. Most High say Edom is rejected. That nigga don't get no kind of repentance, no matter how much he seek with tears. There ain't no repentance for him. And y'all gonna try to convince me that the Most High sent his son in that image. Pity, 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 and shame. Yeah, though that's the people on the earth that have all the compassion and mercy in their hearts, the tender mercies. Those are the ones that say, don't kill. When they said, hey, this woman here, we're gonna stone her to death. Yeah, it was some white boy standing out there saying, don't stone her. Let her go. Those without sin throws of a stone. Bullshit. There's only one people on the earth that got a heart like that. That will forgive wrongdoing of immense proportion. Because we're proving it to y'all wicked asses on this earth. We ain't killing you. Y'all niggas killing us to this day and holding yourself not guilty, and you want to sit up here and act like it ain't happening. So wait a second here. Let's just be real here, guys. Right here in America, a so-called black man, if he kills a white person on the street and he just says, hey, I thought that motherfucker had a gun, but he had a cell phone in his hand and he kills that guy, will he be held not guilty? Will he just get off? Because it says that their enemies, their possessors, slay them and hold themselves not guilty. It says that in the scriptures. So Israel's possessors, see, Israel, you got possessors. Well, who possessed these niggas? Who possessed Negroes? You see how this shit just lines up? I'm not even trying to make it happen like that. It just do. They have possessors that slay them and hold themselves not guilty. Who do that? How many times have they killed a so-called Negro on this earth and got away with this shit and was held not guilty? So then why are y'all sitting here confused? Why are y'all sitting here scratching your fucking head, wondering what's going on the earth? Your enemies is trying to deceive you. Why? Well, you got two of them that's working in cahoots. You got Canaan and you got Esau. What's wrong with these two degenerates? Esau is rejected. God hates that nigga. He said it himself twice. He said it in Malachi and in Romans. I hate Esau. I rejected his ass. So that's why he's mad. Canaan is mad because he's a mamzer. He's a bastard. He's a reject. He's a degenerate offspring. He's a bastard. His father, Ham, and his mother, Ham's mother, laid together to produce that nigga. Ham laid with Noah's wife, which was his mother. Ham laid with his own mama to produce that nigga Canaan. The mamzer, the bastard. Now, do you guys remember what it said in the Bible? Go into Canaan's land and take the land and possess it. You notice those same words? Canaan? So the Most High told Israel to go into Canaan's land and to take that shit and to kill them niggas. So you see why they don't like you? Esau is rejected. He gave his birthright up to you. Canaan is rejected. And his land that he was in was taken and given to you. The righteous seed. So these two niggas is mad as fuck. Esau won his birthright. He's still trying to claim it. Like I told you, these so-called Q patriots. Those are Esau that think that their shit belongs to them. They've inherited lies. You've inherited lies. This shit don't belong to you. You cannot go into somebody else's house, take that shit, and then when the owner comes back, you still claim it. You can't do that. Maybe in your wicked ass mind you can, but not with the Most High. You can't. You see that shit? So like I told you, you guys can run from this truth. You can try to hide. You can try to shuck and jive. You can try to manipulate. You can try to do all the shit you want to do. But we got knowledge now. So we ain't destroyed no more. And when that happens, you ain't got nothing but to run and hide. You have no weapons. Your weapons are fear, death, lying, cheating, manipulation. Things of that sort. That doesn't work with us because we stand on the truth. And no matter what you say, we just keep standing right here on this rock. No matter what you say. Well, you are gonna die. Well, he said I came to give you life and life more abundantly. So that's a lie. And that's all we're doing. We're just killing that shit with the truth. And what is the truth? God's word. The same thing you guys keep trying to tell us not to read. No, don't read that Bible. And you so-called blacks that deny the Bible are stupid as fuck. You know why? Because they told your ass not to read it. They made it where you couldn't read. And they used the parts that were in their benefit to use against you. But they told you you can't read or write. Why would they do that? If the Bible is wicked and it's against you, then why didn't they just give it to you right out and say, read the motherfucker, read every word in there? Why would they say you can't read it? Don't read it. Don't read at all. See how stupid you are? Why you need to get your fears out of the way and sit down and fucking read it before you start passing judgment? Because guess what, nigga? I know the word. So if you step up to me talking about something, I don't believe that word is true, and I ask you, did you read it? I'm gonna test your fucking ass too. With great scrutiny, because I know all the words in it. Every jot and every tittle, nigga. So if your ass don't know it, I'm gonna know you don't know it. And I'm gonna say, nigga, how the fuck is you gonna say this word is this and this book is this and this book is that when you haven't read it? That's the stupidest thing I ever heard of. And it's cowardly as fuck and it's lazy. So like I said, man, we ain't giving quarter to none of you weak ass motherfuckers, man. Period. The truth and love is gonna crush every last one of you fucking devils, man. I don't give a damn what your skin look like, what your tongue look like, your nose look like, your hair look like. I don't give a damn about your physical features, because that shit don't mean nothing. These niggas is using cloaking technology to hide the fact that they're reptilians. To hide, to tile themselves in skin. So you can make that shit look however the fuck you want to, but you can't change your heart, devil. You can't disguise your heart. I can look right into that bitch and I can see everything in there and you can't hide it. See, why does the world hate us? Because we convicted of its sin. That's why, nigga. We convict you devils of your fucking sin. Every last one of you, we're gonna tell you the truth. You see? And since we living in truth, then we ain't got no fear, nigga. We don't have fear because we live in perfect love. Because we know the truth. And the truth set us free. And it put your stupid ass in bondage. So clink, clink, bitches. Every last one of you. Feel the yoke of iron around your fucking neck. Feel how that shit feels. Be a beggar. See how that feels. The bottom of society. Outcast. Slave. Goyim. Kafir. Akata. All the little fucking names y'all called us is gonna come back on your fucking head. It's coming back now. Most High destroyed the wisdom out of Edom. He's destroyed your wise men. You don't have any. All you got left is your fucking arrows and your fucking bows. Your little AR-15s, AKs, your little bows and arrows, your little carnal weapons. What the fuck how that's gonna do you good when we open up this earth on your dumb ass and swallow your ass? When we bring these hurricanes to crush all your fucking skyscrapers, your concrete jungle you done built. When the wind tears that shit down to the ground and not a stone left on top of another one, what are you gonna do then? When we call down fire from heaven on you devils and burn every last one of you and all your goods along with you, what you gonna do then? Destruction to the enemy, man. I say death to the enemy. And I say to you, Yisrael, peace and safety. Silawam.